This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Hey, what are you guys doing out here?
Seeing how much money I have in my wallet? 25, 6, 7, 27 bucks.
Rich man.
Oh wait, I got some Sacagawea golden dollars. 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. I have $31. Let's go to the thrift store.
Okay.
Alright, so I got $30 in my pocket. The plan is to go to a thrift store, try and turn $30 into $1,000 by getting some thrift store junk and turning it into some artwork. So, we're on our way to some thrift stores, see what kind of treasures we can find. We'll see how far we can stretch this $30. This is the section I like to go to. All the knickknacks and doodads. $5.99. That's a maybe. Not only can I turn $30 into $1,000, but you can also save more money with it.
Hedgehog.
This one might be better.
That one's, yeah.
Oh, look at this frame. Somebody went ham on that. Alright, been here 10 minutes. All we have is a hedgehog so far. Just gonna keep searching. Maybe have to hit another thrift store and figure it out. Trying to stretch this $30.
These ones are $14.99.
How much is the snowboard?
$9.99.
$9.99. That could be fun. The snowboard is a maybe. So we're at $4.99. Alright, so I'm halfway through my budget.
A snowboard and a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Cool. Look at that giant poo.
In the toy section.
Looking for George.
Basketball for him to destroy.
Dog toys.
He's gonna be like Airbugg. Football,
yes,
baseball, basketball.
Exactly.
We're training him up for his movie career. Ooh, is that a ping pong paddle? I could paint that.
That would be cool.
Oh, I need one with like a smooth side. They all have they don't have one with a smooth side. Ooh, I have leather paints. I could do like a sweet championship belt. I've always wanted a bag of dinosaurs. San Hun punching bag?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What was that?
I'm getting George Wolverine.
Cool.
It's huge.
Look at how jank that Wolverine is. He's so bootleg.
Don't talk about him like that.
I love his little claws. Look at his chin. It's like if I was Wolverine. He's got my physique. We have to get that janky Wolverine.
Ew, that's moist.
That bunny is moist. If any of the bunnies were gonna be moist, it would be that one. Yeah, let's go to Value Village. See what we got. I've only used about half my budget, so let's keep it pushing. Alright, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 21 remaining. I only really want to buy one more thing because I gotta actually paint all
so we
this
can
stuff.
make it a good one.
Alright, off to the next shop! Shop! Ooh, hello minivan. Don't want to get in an accident. Just excited by art and all the possibilities. We can come down here and do some bootleg green screen. Here's some modern art. Somebody really put that together. Old school Shure mixer. This thing just looks awesome. Sweet. X-Men #1, Detective Comics #27, debut of Batman.
You think you should get what? The big painting?
Just thinking about time, because I got that big snowboard. So we're not really finding anything here. Might go to another one. Right now we're just shopping for salad bowls.
For salad bowls? I think so.
All we got is bowls and balls. Buffalo
Balls. Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo ball bowls.
Buffalo balls.
So we're gonna go to another thrift shop. I need to find one more thing.
George is getting luckier than us.
Trippy mane. Get it? Trippy mane? Horses have manes. Chelsea, we should put these on a shelf right when you come in the house. Remember the bent neck lady from Hill House? So I think I'm gonna paint the blade of this knife. $3.99. I wish they had some meat cleavers, but this is the biggest knife they have. So I'll get that. I'm good. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then about $1 in coins. So I still got 10 bucks, that was $20. And I think I'm done shopping. That's enough to get Chelsea some lunch. All right, so I'm back from the thrift store. I got this knife, $3.99. I got this hedgehog piggy bank, $4.99. And I got this snowboard, and this was $9.99. So I think I spent, after tax and everything, around 21 bucks. And now I'm gonna try and make some art out of this stuff. I don't know what I've gotten myself into, but let's go ahead and get started. See if we can turn this thrift store junk into works of art. Hopefully it doesn't suck. All right, let's get these things off of here. And I don't know what this is, but
What?
try and get this thing off of here. This thing left some like goo residue, so I'm just trying to get that off. I'll probably sand it. Still trying to get this goo off of here, so I'm gonna hit it with some acetone. See how that goes. Alright, let's go and throw some spray paint on this board. Got the board kind of cleaned up and sanded down. Snowboard is spray painted. Now let's get a base layer going on this hedgehog, and then we'll move on to the knife and see what we can do. Alright, so got my hedgehog here. I think the plan is to spray paint in one solid color and then bring back in the face, bring back in the feet, turn him into a little weird trippy character, I guess. The hedgehog is rocking and rolling. Snowboard is rocking and rolling. Let's get onto that knife. That knife, y'all. All right, let's tape this thing up. Time is not on my side, so I'm gonna grab my blow dryer and try to blow dry that hedgehog so I can start working. Let's go. Hey, Georgie boy. Did you destroy your balls already?
Yeah, you want to go to the park today, huh?
I've also got my knife sitting out in the sun so it can dry a little quicker. Sunny days. Actually, might as well put my snowboard out here too. We're gonna be planting some standing gardens out here, but for now it makes a great snowboard holder. All right, let's get to work on this hedgehog. He's blue, he's like Sonic. Even the healing factor of Wolverine is no match for Georgie. Ah. I just send a big up to buy his ass or let a brother know once his ass so ass. I'm going to take a little break from the art to let you know that this video is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build your online presence and run your business. Squarespace is super rad. I built like 5 websites on Squarespace. My 1000art.com website is built on Squarespace. My website for Statix, which is my shop, is built on Squarespace. Squarespace has these awesome templates that are designed by world-class designers. They work on mobile, they work on computer, they work on tablets. Like, they're specially designed to work on everything. It's nice for us artists because they have a built-in automatic image editor. They have automatic image scaling. If you want cool things like video backgrounds on your website, they got that. And one of my favorite things about Squarespace is the e-commerce. It's never been easier to set up your online shop. I have all my products on there, like prints and paintings and t-shirts, but it's on the same page as my portfolio. So whether you're coming to my website to look at my art and my portfolio, or whether you're coming to do a little shopping, it's all right there on Squarespace. So whether you're an artist trying to sell some prints, whether you're a filmmaker, whether you're a photographer, whatever kind of creative destiny or whatever kind of path you're on, you need a beautiful website so that you can show people what you got going on. So head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/1000 and save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. If you want to check out a video where I built a Squarespace website in like 15 minutes, you can check out this video right here. But thank you so much, Squarespace, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to this art. Alright, the hedgehog is coming along nicely. Let's work on this knife. This is gonna be tricky. This is probably one of the smallest paintings I've ever done. So we'll see how I want to approach this. Looks pretty cool already. Loving that. Alright, let's dive in. with a layer of this satin glazing liquid so it's a little more friendly with my acrylic paint.
When I started sketching this knife, at first I just sat there staring and staring and staring at the knife for like 10 minutes, not being able to think of anything. And then I thought to myself, this thing's kind of dark and sharp and dangerous, and just got me thinking, I don't know, the movie The Shining just popped into my head. It's one of my favorite movies by one of my favorite directors, Stanley Kubrick. There's a part in the movie where Wendy, the wife, is kind of trying to defend herself with the kitchen knife, and I just figured that was my idea. I'm gonna just do a little Shining homage, and I love that movie. Then when I started sketching it, I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. I suck. I'm not that good at portraits. And I almost just gave up on it, but stuck with it. And then I feel like it turned out pretty cool. It's really interesting working this small. His face is like the size of 2 quarters. I did it all with one tiny little brush, but this was actually one of the most fun pieces of thrift store junk I worked on. I had a great time doing this knife.
Snowboard. This thing is a weird shape. It's gonna be hard to work on, it's so long, but I'll just dive right in, I guess. Sketched out, and I think I want to go with like a real monochromatic kind of heavy graphic style on this one. Kind of throws back to an older art style I used to do a lot more, but time to revisit that and see how it goes. Alright, it's day 2. Finished 2.5 pieces of art yesterday. Not bad. Gotta finish the snowboard. I'm gonna be dropping on some black lines with these Faber-Castell India ink markers. This is like harkening back to the old style of art I used to do. I used to do a lot of like fill colors and then almost like just draw on my painting. I'm gonna drop in my black line art and then use that as a guide to start bringing in different values of this teal and hopefully just make this super like bold, illustrative style on here that I'm really a big fan of. I don't do it as much anymore. I do the fully rendered paintings now more often, but this is a really fun style. I like doing it a lot. So let's jump into it. Day 2, trying to finish this snowboard.
This piece is like a true freestyle piece, just doodling and just going for it. Whatever comes out of my mind is what ends up on the painting. Playing around a lot with the complementary colors of teal and orange, 2 of my favorite colors. Love the way those colors interact. I love doing compositions with lots of characters, lots of interactive and overlapping elements, a bunch of characters all kind of twisting and winding their way together. It represents community to me. It represents the fact that no man is an island, and some of the most important things that we can do in this life is connect with people, our friendships, and those that we love are a true meter of what an impact we can have in this world. To me, these character mashups represent that very important aspect of life. It's important to have friends, and it's important to spread your love and to create beauty in the world around you. So lots of my art features just tons of interacting and intertwining and overlapping characters.
Remember how I had 10 bucks left over at the end? Found some snowboard wall hangers for $9.99. So now, whoever buys this snowboard, I'll throw some wall hangers in with it. Add to cart, boom. You know, it's that little extra touch goes a long way. All right, I think I'm done with the art. You guys want to check it out? Well, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I finished 3 pieces of art in like 2 days. That was super fun. The thrift store challenge, I think, was a great success. If you like this video, leave a like, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and you can even ring that bell if you want to know exactly when the next video is coming out. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Check out the link down in the description if you want 10% off your first purchase through Squarespace. All these paintings are available right now on my website, 1000art.com. So if you're interested in one, go check it out. There's also a bunch of t-shirts and hats and hoodies and socks and iron-on patches and stickers and all kinds of sweet 1000 merch over there. So check out my website if you wanna. You know, I'm kind of interested. Did you guys like the snowboard the best, the knife the best, or the hedgehog piggy bank the best? Let me know down in the comments which piece of art you thought was the coolest. I'm not sure. I'm kind of like, I like them all, but maybe I'm leaning towards the knife just because it's really unique. The snowboard's pretty, I don't know. They're all cool to me. I'm happy with how it turned out. Check out my Patreon if you want to support me on a monthly basis. Help make these videos keep coming out. There's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff that you can't get anywhere else on there. So you can support me for as little as $2 a month over on Patreon and get a bunch of cool perks that you can't get anywhere else. That's it. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. What kind of crazy art are we gonna do next? Thanks so much, y'all. Peace out.
I travel in September, I travel in November, I travel in December. I can't change my name for months. It's been actually 2 years. I can't change my name. Sorry, we're talking about changing my last name. We've been married for 2 years.
Still has that old janky last name.
We travel too much because I need my ID like every day. I need my passport every time we go out. Months and months of stuff. And now I'm going through a surgery. They're not going to let me change my name before that. That's too much information.
Excuses.
It's just like too much paperwork.
Look at the size of this guy's head compared to his body. We're the Tiny Head Brothers, and we're here to save the day. Our heads are tiny and our bodies are huge. What the heck is up with you?
It's called steroids. Some Jack in the Crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some jalapeno poppers.
Why would you call it Jack in the Crack instead of Crack in the Box?
I don't know, that's what my dad used to call it. Jack in the Crack.
Crack in the Box. Crack rhymes with Jack.
Crack in the Box is right too. There's crack in that food for sure.
Jack in the Crack sounds nasty.
I don't know, that's what he called it.
That sounds like the name of a porno.
Jack in the Crack. I don't know, that's just what, you know my dad, that probably is a porno name.